Jynxzi is the second most popular streamer on Twitch behind only Kaisanat, averaging 70,000 viewers live. And because my brain is literal mush, I think he's hilarious.
All right, Amber, could I get an outfit of the day?
This is the outfit of the day. It's kind of casual. Overdressed. I'm overdressed.
Like, do it fart?
Do it what?
He's a young guy, only 22 years old. He only got really famous in the past few years. Really the past year or so, I feel like he blew up a lot with people like Sketch behind him. And some of his most popular content is e-dating streams where he pulls in a bunch of girls to call and sorts through them to find his perfect sweetie. Because people find dating, e-dating content pretty funny.
Do it fart?
Now, at one point, he starts dating this girl named Breckie Hill, someone who blew up on TikTok for the thing that seemingly many women are blowing up for, being hot and dancing. And she, is those things. She hangs around a lot of different content creators like Neon and Sneeko and influencers. I hate that word. And she has millions of followers on every platform. Well, at some point, she started dating Jynxzi. They got together and they started making content together.
Did you tell her you have a 1mm defeat?
1 millimeter?
No, come on. There's no way you believe that.
Micro penis?
No, god damn.
So now they're dating. Things seem to be going well. He goes on the Full Send podcast and talks about the relationship. And during this, he basically says like, yeah, you know what? I'm in it to win it. I really like her. We're locked in. We're going steady. And it's also revealed that I guess Steiny, the trust fund kid from Nelk, tried to get with her before.
Do you have a so what, you're locked?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm locked in. But do you have a crush on her or what? Yeah, like what the
Dude, I thought I was dating her.
So I think there might be an issue there. I wasn't gonna say anything, but since you said it, I mean...
Steiny's probably really jealous. I think he's just playing it off. But
So,
holy Steiny, tell the truth.
Steiny, you asked her on a date, didn't you?
Like a couple months ago?
No, I did, yeah.
Just one? Wait.
It was like
2 a.m., bro, so don't get ahead of yourself. It wasn't like a 4 p.m. thought out text. It was like a...
Yo,
No, I don't care.
Yo, what are you
Dude,
doing right now?
It's obvious she's a pretty sought after girl, so that's not surprising. But Jynxzi seems to be doing well. Breckie seemingly was doing well too.
Shizzy stick it in her plasma pink, romantic cat face. BTW sit on my face till I suffocate.
There were some people in the comments making fun of him because she has an OnlyFans, which is to be expected. Man, I'm sure she makes buckets of money from this stuff. But overall, things seem pretty good with them at least, right? Apparently the OnlyFans thing didn't really bother him. He was like, whatever, I don't care. But eventually, other streamers started making fun of him for dating her and for her past. Clix, for example, is one of his peers, and he posted an old picture of him writing his name on her chest. He was writing Clix on her tits, basically. And that was obviously as a means of trolling Jynxzi a little bit, as a means of riling him up. And Jynxzi was obviously upset.
Wait, did it get serious?
It's
What
just
happened?
a troll. It's just a troll, by the way. Like I swear it's actually a troll. I deleted it. It's like full troll. It was a year and a half ago. It was full troll.
It's a year and a half ago.
If you're actually mad, I'll delete it. If you're actually mad, I'll delete it. It was just a troll. I can't lie.
If I'm mad, you'll delete it. Wait,
If you're actually mad, I'll delete
wait,
it.
so like, if it was a year and a half ago, wait, why tweet it? Why tweet it 3 minutes ago?
Oh
Oh,
my
because
god.
it's just a troll.
Ron, you're gonna get your money. Don't worry. Clix, I might just send Ron 5K.
What?
Wait, Clix, no. What is
weird.
this?
That
Clix,
is weird.
no. I'll give you your money.
That is
Clix,
weird.
here's how you get your money.
That is weird.
Here's how you get your money. I got you. Here's how you get your money. Because this is actually weird, bro. This is actually weird.
It's not weird. You're making it weird.
You know it's weird. You know it's weird. You know it's weird.
It's
good
a full
though.
troll.
Clix,
Don't
you
even
know
be
it's weird.
weird,
It's
bro.
good though. No.
even be
You know
weird.
you're being weird. You know you're being weird.
Now, on one hand, you could say this was pretty light ribbing from Clix. On the other hand, you could say, oh, well, she has an OnlyFans, so Jynxzi's going to be made fun of for this. My stance is more just, if Clix is his friend, going after his girlfriend, basically calling her is a shitty move, even given the OnlyFans thing, right? But generally speaking, from a friend to a friend, it makes sense why Jynxzi would be pissed off, and this actually ruined their friendship. They did not talk after this. They were not friends, and Jynxzi publicly was like, yeah, this guy was a shithead to me. I don't want to talk to him anymore.
I genuinely did consider myself friends with Clix. Like, it wasn't a lot, but, we called off stream about other shit. Like, I was asking about, like, just some other shit, like Fortnite shit.
Yeah.
And, like, I did consider Clix, like, a friend. So I would say, like, I expect that behavior from, like, a 11-year-old on Twitter, a 14-year-old on TikTok. But I feel like if you're a streamer, and Clix is a big streamer, like one of the like probably top 15 streamer in the world in America, like you have to understand like your platform, and like when you're doing it all live like that, you're just kind of throwing me in, because I don't get into like beef with streamers. Like I feel like there's no other course of action. And what you were saying about the apology, it wasn't a real apology. He said it like 6 times.
So
He said, I'm sorry you got mad. Like, I'm sorry you got mad. That's not an apology.
Jynxzi chose Breckie over Clix. He chose his relationship over his former friend. He made that decision. And because people could tell that this bothered Jynxzi, trolls began to target him for it. They would hop on voice call and basically just try to get him to rage, which they did get.
Don't give a bro. I'm not 1v1ing you. Play the game.
You're so washed, and you wifed up a thought.
Okay.
Oh,
No.
Damn.
Yo. Oh,
I'm sorry.
bad. No.
I'm sorry.
Oh, apologize like a good. Apologize like a good. I like that. Apologize like a good. I like that.
Yeah, my bad. Hey, my bad.
I'll 1v1 you for 10,000. I'll 1v1 you for 10,000.
In fairness, this is half of what Jynxzi does. It's basically his job to rage, right? He plays it up, he freaks out on stream, he screams at the top of his lungs. He's a very, like, you know, people call him the white Kai Cenat for a reason. So it's hard to tell if this random chatter genuinely bothered him or if he was just playing it up for views. But the point stands that people did smell blood in the water and they wanted to make fun of him for it, even if they liked him. They saw it as an easy way to go after him and get him riled up. And so people started doing what they do online, speculating about the relationship and what would happen. Keemstar, for example, the king of the gnomes, the king of the gnome army, he posted saying, bro posted 3 pics of him and his girlfriend, but the girl only posted 1 pic of him hidden in between her selfies. Red flag, abort. A lot of people replied basically shitting on Keem for even caring about a 22-year-old's relationship and just saying, oh, who cares? It's not a big deal. You know, they're basically just like, who gives a f? You're 40. You're 40 and you're bald, right? That's what they're saying. That's the own, which he is those things.
You got fucking Turkey Tom. These are nerds. These nerds write essays in school, right? And then they go on YouTube and do their little essays. In 1994,
it seems like in this case, though, maybe Keemstar was right. On May 16th, it came out that apparently the two had broken up. The relationship seemingly lasted for 3 months or so, and then for whatever reason, it just didn't go beyond that. It didn't work out. But obviously, because these are 2 very famous people, in fact, some of the 2 most famous people online, she has like 2 million on Instagram, 3 million on TikTok. He's got a huge following everywhere he goes. Everyone wanted to know what the deal was. Everyone speculates on drama, on gossip. On his Snapchat story after the breakup, Jynxzi was clearly going through it, having a very rough time. Bro was down bad. Skull emoji. Meanwhile, Breckie is on a plane to go somewhere else. Basically, people took this as him taking the relationship much more seriously than she was. Meanwhile, the most popular quote tweet just said, "You dated a prostitute dumbass." People ragged on him for having an OF girlfriend. They called her XYZ, you know, insert name for promiscuous woman online here. At the end of the day, we don't really know what went on in the relationship. We don't know any of the behind the scenes stuff, so who knows what the details are. But seeing as Jynxzi is a young wigga just trying to make his way in the world, I honestly, I'm gonna give a hot take, I feel bad for him. You know, breakups suck. Should he have dated her? Probably not. But we've all dated people that we know we shouldn't have. Except for me. I don't speak to women. I just lock them inside of my car and then connect the muffler to the window with a hose
and leave it running for 10 hours.
Maybe this will be a learning experience for Jynxzi about, you know, relationships and posting them online and the kind of girls he dates, right? Maybe this will be a big learning experience for him. But given everyone talking about it, Jynxzi felt like he needed to make a real clear, concise statement. So he posted a video on his YouTube channel actually talking about the breakup and going a little bit in depth.
Hey, I wasn't really gonna make a video on this, but I feel like I have to. The first thing I want to say is I did not get cheated on. I did not get lied to. I did not get taken advantage of. I know that's a lot of people's immediate perception, and that's the first thing people think of, but none of that happened. When I tell you that she is a good girl and she's a good person, I'm not just saying that. I promise you I wouldn't tell you guys that if I didn't mean it. If I felt like I got screwed over, I would tell you. I didn't get screwed over. The main reason why the relationship didn't work was simply because at first I didn't put in as much effort as she put in. And it's not her fault at all. It's majority my fault.
So basically, he's actually saying it's his fault, and he didn't try hard enough in the beginning, and that's why the relationship fell apart later on. He was too busy playing Rainbow Six Siege and acting like a banshee.
Wait, Alexa! What did I do to deserve this?
He didn't have time for her. And honestly, that's pretty respectable. You know, as a 22-year-old, I think your primary focus should probably be not relationships. It should probably be your job, getting a career, having your reputation, you know, sorted out. Whether that's in a normal job or a content creation job, I don't think you want to put too much importance on relationships at that age. You know, just have fun, right? You're young, you've got energy, it's time to get stuff done. You can find the right girl when you're a little older.
All I want to say is, at the end of the day, if you guys do seriously love me and care about me, just leave her alone and leave her out of this, because I promise you, majority of the reason why the relationship didn't work was because of me, okay? And I genuinely mean that from the bottom of my heart. When I tell you that she cared about me more than I ever knew I could be cared about and loved, I genuinely mean that. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I can tell when someone actually cares about me. I can see through a lot of that. And she always did care, and she always did love me. So the relationship, it's not completely over, and I don't want to give up on it. But I just wanted to update you guys, because a lot of people have the wrong perception and they're attacking her, when at the end of the day, I'm hurt, but she's hurt too. So I think if you do care about me and do love me, just leave her alone and move on with your life. And to the people that genuinely do love me and support me, I love you guys so much. And thank you.
And you know, it seems like a pretty noble thing to do, defending her. He's her white knight. All right, I'm kidding. I think Jynxzi seems like a good guy. And he even says the relationship may not be over forever. So you're saying there's a chance. Now, in these situations, you know, for Jynxzi, he's obviously frustrated with people speculating about it and making fun of him for it. And, you know, from his perspective, he's like, oh, well, people are shitting on me and my girl. I got to make a statement. But Jynxzi, if you're watching this at all, I have some advice, brother. All right. Hey, brother. Hey now, brother. All right. I have some serious sage advice. Okay. It's bad to publicize relationship drama. People online will eat you alive for it, spread rumors, twist the truth, because that's how the internet works. It's not necessarily a good or a bad thing, it just is. People like gossip. I know this better than anyone else. I'm a drama channel. So my recommendation is that if the online ecosystem is going to do what it does regardless, right? You have to mitigate your exposure to this kind of thing. You have to prevent yourself from being vulnerable to these people. You don't actually owe them an explanation for anything. You're a YouTuber. This is your job. It can be fun and cool to do relationship content, but if the relationship ends, especially if you're dating an OnlyFans girl, you will expose yourself to mockery. So just date girls and don't tell the world who you're dating. Or don't date an OnlyFans girl. Or don't publicize the breakup in any way. Any little tidbit that you give, people will use to try and own you and make fun of you, and it may bet you in the ass later on. So don't reveal yourself to the enemy. Don't show your hand. That's how you avoid things like this causing issues for you. That's how you avoid old clips like this where she's hanging out with Sneeko from biting you in the ass.
I really like your toes. Wait, the camera's off, so you can do the thing now. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Okay, no, the camera's not off. The camera's on me right now. I don't want to flash my vagina.
That's how you avoid old stuff like Clix writing on her chest from biting you in the ass. You don't make a relationship public. Now, Jynxzi seems to be kind of down bad about this. He's not streamed as of me writing this for days after the breakup. He says he's sick, and that could be the case. But even if he is sick, he's definitely still processing and thinking about the breakup and what happened and what he could do better. You know, maybe what he did to her, maybe what she did to him, maybe how he could have changed how he, you know, publicized this relationship. I'm going to come out here and give a controversial hot take, okay? And say, I like Jynxzi and I want the best for him. But in the future, if things like this are going to happen, there are things you can do to mitigate the problem from becoming bigger. And also, probably don't date an OnlyFans girl. Honestly, you're gonna feel jealous when you're with her. You're gonna be mocked online for it. You've probably mocked OnlyFans girls in the past, so dating them might be a bad idea. And generally, there's a sea of women out there you have access to that you can date. Why get involved with one that could cause these major issues? Sure, in the short term, there's some benefits for making content with her, but in the future, when you break up or something bad happens, it can become a whole, you know, downward spiral. Why get involved with a person that could cause major issues for you? There's just no real reason to do that. Or if you're gonna do it, if nobody can stop you, you don't have to stream with her, you don't have to make content with her, just keep your relationship private. You know, relationship details becoming public can make things much more complicated. It can make breakups and whatever you experience from that relationship much more complicated. You know, relationships aren't really meant to be in the public eye. They're not meant to be looked at by thousands and thousands of people. That makes things worse. And probably don't publicly post about your breakup with her. Probably a bad idea. I like Jynxzi. I wish him the best. Hopefully, going forward, he doesn't have these kind of issues, you know. Despite my obvious stance that, you know, OnlyFans is probably not a net positive for the world, and my general stance that I think dating these girls is probably a bad idea. If you're gonna do it, if I can't stop you, you got to mitigate what you're gonna do when you go through these problems. I've been Turkey Tom, or Tom Dark, sorry. I've been Tom Dark. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all in tomorrow's video. Goodbye.